Look at your goofy ass. Look at your goofy ass. Happy Monday, man. Happy Monday, man. Hope y'all had a blessed weekend. I hope you guys had a blessed weekend. Hope you were focused on yourself. Hope you guys were holding the line, and I hope you guys were not spending a dime on any women, man. No dates this year. If you want to have fun, if you met a woman, you having fun, cool, but don't do no boyfriend, girlfriend type of shit, man. If you're gonna spend money, you spend money on yourself. You take yourself out. If you meet a cool chick, she vibes with you, cool. But you don't need to be no Captain Save-A-Ho. You don't need to be whining and dining her ass. She needs to be grateful and blessed that she's chilling with you, enjoying your company. Okay? Hold the line, man. So we got a video we got to go over, man. We got this woman who says she slept with 50 dudes in 1 year. And she's blaming her bipolar disorder. She's just making an excuse to sleep around. It is what it is. If you single, these women are single. They are going to fuck. I don't know why these women have to get on TikTok, tell their entire business. Would you deal with a woman who has a TikTok and she talks about she slept with 50 dudes? Would you take her seriously? Women are telling on themselves, and that is the dating market we are in today. With all the information out today on dating, how women move, how they creep around, and you still want to put your faith and trust into a woman thinking that she's not going to fuck you over, you need to protect your six. Cover your six. Do not ever drop your guard down and be so fucking naive when it comes to women. Hold the line. You can have fun with these women, hang out, have fun, but split that bill. Split that bill. You are not her boyfriend. You don't need to be taken out. You don't need to take her out for drinks and wine and dine her. She's not your girlfriend. She's not your wife. If you go out with a chick, just split the fucking bill, man. But this woman slept with 50 dudes in 1 year. And she's blaming her bipolar disorder. I'm telling you, man, women over 30, they're on antidepressants. They have all these fucking problems. And that is going to be baggage that you're going to deal with if you come across a woman over 30. It is what it is. But let's watch this video.
More than 50 sexual partners in less than a year. Let me tell you about it. One of the hardest parts of having bipolar 2 isn't the depression. It's talking about the things that I did during hypomania.
I don't think bipolar disorder is an excuse to sleep around. I think this woman, either she's a nymphomaniac or she's just enjoying her single life. She likes to fuck. There's nothing wrong with that. Just be honest and direct when you meet these guys. There's nothing wrong with telling them you have a high body count, you sleep around. This is how you live your life. There's nothing wrong with that. Be honest with this brother so he has a choice to move forward with you or not. But don't use bipolar disorder, antidepressants, depression for your reason to sleep around. You like to fuck. You are horny. You are exploring with your sexuality. You can't blame these different things on why you like to fuck. So come on now.
Yeah. Before I was diagnosed, I accumulated more than 50 sexual partners in a single year. And no, it wasn't because I was empowered. It wasn't because I was having fun. It wasn't because I was living my best life. It was because I was sick. When I'm hypomanic, my brain craves dopamine. Everything feels urgent, intense, necessary. I become impulsive, incredibly reckless, and convinced that whatever I'm chasing will finally make me feel whole. For me, that often looked like sex. But what I was really addicted to wasn't the sex. It was the validation that came with the sex. I needed to feel wanted, desired, chosen, even if just for a few hours, and those hours, the attention felt like self-worth. And then the high would wear off, I would crash, and I'd be left alone with the same emptiness I was trying to escape in the first place. Oftentimes,
No, it's biology. Women can't move like men. Man, we can have unemotional sex and keep it moving. Every time a woman fucks, she lets these guys hit it raw. That dude's DNA is inside her. She's going to catch feelings for these dudes. Most women, unless she's a porn star, most women can't have unemotional sex. So you blaming this sickness on why you want to fuck, I'm calling cap on that one.
an emptiness that felt worse. Mental illness doesn't always look like staying in bed crying. Sometimes it looks like making choices that you don't understand until years later and you're diagnosed and medicated. Today, I don't tell this story because I'm proud of it or I think it's funny. I tell it because somewhere out there, is a person with bipolar disorder carrying so much shame about the things that they've done during an episode, whether it be depressive or hypomanic. You need to know that you still deserve treatment. You still deserve healing, and your worst symptoms do not define your worth. The diagnosis explained, what happened. It didn't excuse it, but it finally gave me a place to start healing. And, you know, hypersexuality is a real symptom of bipolar disorder. And if you're experiencing this or you have in the past, you are not alone.
This is just an excuse to fuck around. I call cap on it, but let me know what y'all think. Especially here in New York City, when women get horny too. They like to fuck. But here in New York City, because it's so hard to find a nice apartment, here's one thing. What I noticed from just living in New York is I've even moved like this as well. When I lived in a shitty apartment, when I first moved here to New York in 2013, I used to live in Harlem. I lived in a shitty ass apartment. I always needed to be out because I did not like being home. I used sex as an escape. I wanted to fuck. Even if she was not attractive, I wanted to get my fuck on because I needed an escape from reality. I lived in a shitty ass apartment in Harlem, bed bug infested, crackheads. They looked like crackheads, but drug dealers in the building selling drugs. I needed an escape because this was the only thing I can afford at the time. I didn't have extra money to get a better place. So I always wanted to be out, always out. I wanted to fuck. I used sex as an escape. And when I was broke, extremely broke as fuck, I felt like I needed to be the best in the bedroom because that's all I had to offer. They say it all the time. Broke dudes got the best D because we ain't got shit else to offer. That's how I moved when I was dead broke when I first moved to New York City. And women move like that as well here in New York. If they live in a shitty ass apartment, they love going to a guy's place who has his own crib. I noticed that last year when I was dealing with my rotation, the women who had either roommates or lived back at home with their mom and dad, they talk about all the family drama they have. They were like, they loved fucking because they needed an escape. They loved staying at my place. I live by myself. They loved coming over here all the time because they did not want to be at home. They loved getting piped down. They loved getting fucked. They were trying to explore sexually. A lot of women use sex as an escape, especially women with kids as well. You don't know, but a lot of women who have kids, they're busy. They're on mommy mode 24/7. So when they're on mommy mode 24/7, I came across women who have kids and told me that they wanted to get slutted out. They want to be with two dudes at the same time. Women move like this and they use sex as an escape. She was just using sex as an escape. I don't think bipolar disorder has anything to do with her wanting to fuck. It's just an excuse to justify her fucking actions. But women move like this in New York City. They live in a shitty ass place. They live with parents. They're going to love fucking a dude who got his own place. They're going to be doing all this freaky shit, exploring because they need an escape from reality. This is all that was. Everything she explained in this video, it ain't no damn bipolar disorder. Some people need an escape from reality and they use sex for that. So I'm calling cap on this. Whenever you come across a woman and she talks about her trauma and this is why she loves the fuck, no, she just likes fucking. She's trying to make an excuse. I call cap on that. It ain't no damn disorders. Some women are nymphos. Some women are just freaks and you got to accept it for what they are. If you take a woman out, you hit it, you pay for her dinner, like I tell your ass, don't be taking these women on dates because they got other niggas who are doing that shit. Stop getting into your fucking feelings. A lot of niggas are crashing out because they took a woman on a date. Yeah, they got the pussy, but they're mad that she's going on another date fucking other dudes. You cannot get mad at that. She's not your woman. It's just your turn. Why are you mad? You hit it. Who cares if she's going on a date? Like, bro, all the shit I told y'all on my other episodes, I smashed this bad light-skinned chick. And I wanted to see her again, but I had to snap out of it. Can't be catching feelings. And she told me, shut up, I'm going to a sex party this week. I hit it yesterday and she said, I'm going to a sex party this week. Women are going to move like that when they are single, especially when you're in a city like New York. LA, Miami. This ain't North Dakota, Mississippi, where ain't shit to do. Like women, when they live in major cities like this, they are going to get their fuck on, explore, have fun. They're going to do all this shit before they settle down. Women tell me this all the time. I want to go through some shit before I settle down with somebody, because there's a guy who's really pursuing them hard as fuck right now because he's a simp. He doesn't know any better. He don't watch no red pill content. He puts women on pedestals. There's a guy who's waiting for his spot, but she knows, okay, he's a simp. I know the marriage is going to be boring. Let me get my fuck on, explore before I settle down. Women move like this. You can't have no heart in this game. You cannot catch feelings in this game, okay? Dating is a game. Either you play the game or you do not play. But this is how women are moving. I call cap on all these fucking excuses. You just like to fuck, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. I respect hoes who are upfront, who are upfront with me. Tell me what they are on. Gives me a chance to decide if I even want to keep fucking with her or not. But we can't get mad at these women moving the way that we got to accept it. It is what it is. Either you play the game or don't. Or you can just hold the line, focus on you. Only deal with women who are on your program. Don't be whining and dining and taking these women out, bro. Just focus on you. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think that bipolar disorder is the reason she's fucking? I just think she likes to fuck. I think this is cap. She likes to fuck, and she's blaming this sickness and illness. Who the hell gets bipolar disorder? Does a doctor tell you, listen, just because you have bipolar disorder, you're going to want to fuck 24/7? No, I don't believe that. And do you believe that she was only with 50 dudes? 50. Do you believe that for the entire year? Let me know what y'all think. And I'll holler at you, all right? Peace.